Yeah, I already talked.
Yeah, you already talked. He already said it. True. I forget whatever this young man says. Boop, boop.
Everything's for sale.
Even my mom.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk about Boogie.
Woo.
Everything for sale. Yeah, I actually like. I like Boogie. He's the Compton signed rapper to Shady Records.
Shady Records.
Which is of course from Eminem.
Eminem's.
And this was his breakthrough album. I don't know. Did you know, or did you knew Boogie?
I knew he existed like somewhere, but I never really paid attention to it. I just knew that he had like I think 1 or 2 mixtapes. But I didn't listen to him prior to this Breakouts album.
Okay. And for me it was a little bit different because after Eminem came out with Kamikaze last year. Yeah. Yeah, everyone has a... He doesn't like Kamikaze.
I don't like Eminem, so good job.
But after that I started to look who he got signed, and then I basically followed Boogie with the video of Deja Vu that was released last year. It's a very short song, but it's sort of like he does something different in terms of what most Compton rappers do. He's pretty personal in his storytelling, and that's what I really digged about him.
Not so much boasting, true. Very introspective.
Yeah.
Melancholic almost, I might say. Yeah, I liked it, man. Definitely.
Yeah. He had a concrete plan throughout his album.
Definitely, there was like a red line that you could follow.
He talked about his personal struggles in his relationships,
being a father as well.
Yeah, being a father, moving on from like bad relationships, the Compton struggle, because of course in Compton there is struggle.
We wouldn't know here because we're nice and safe here.
In Berlin, in Europe.
In Europe, man. Europe's chill.
Yeah, yeah. No, like of course in Europe you don't know the same struggle as you have there. Maybe in the East a little bit.
Depends a little bit on where you are, I guess. Yeah. Let's say here in Berlin, it's
where we only have dealers basically.
And hobos, man. A lot of hobos.
Yeah, but they don't do much wrong.
They just smell.
That's true.
But I also sometimes smell, so.
It was a very consistent, all the way through story.
I agree.
Up until Eminem appeared.
Oh man, that was the most. I don't like Eminem already. I told you, but he Eminem all of a sudden appears in one song, and the first line is like, I let my legacy hurt. Fucking absurd. It's so bad, man. Like a straight up annoying Eminem rhyme. Nobody wants that.
No,
I don't want it.
That was for me at least like the biggest disappointment of this whole album, because
Eminem.
if you go through Self-Destruction, No Warning, Skydive, all of those songs make sense from the storytelling perspective, because he pulls it all the way through, even like moving on from certain situations, and that you go back in another song and that you cross back to that.
Yeah, for example, the Skydive too.
Yeah.
Like there's like a nice connection. It's like it makes sense though. But indeed, I think Eminem was the worst thing of this album.
Yeah. It's a nice album. It's a consistent album.
100%.
But that also makes it, after a while, you need to be in a mood for this album.
100%. You need to be a bit in that vibe. You know, like it is introspective. It's a bit personal. You need to kind of go through the struggle with him. You know, like you cannot just like pop it up randomly and like, oh, now I'm gonna listen to Boogie on the train. And,
no, you're not gonna ride out with your car and have this like
bumping really loud.
No, it's not a song. You're also not gonna hear this in the clubs. Definitely.
Obviously not. I think there's like 1 or 2 songs where he tries to make it a bit more like a banger.
But Soho with
and I think one more like not the last song but the one before. I don't remember the name, but those also don't really speak to me actually. They were actually also my least favorite ones.
I liked Soho because of JID. Like JID is under the J. Cole banner.
Yeah.
And I like his new style. Like he's an upcoming kid.
It's alright. That's true. I like his verse though. I just didn't really like the beat and the whole thing.
Yeah.
But what I had like 2 of my problems with the album was that. I think a lot of songs are really short, like all of them hit like the 2 minutes and 30 seconds kind of border. And I think some songs could have been a bit more fleshed out, a bit longer, a bit more, because I really got into a vibe, and then it's gone. Even though it flows consistently, I agree that some could have been like a little bit longer.
Yeah, but that's I think like you see it a lot, the 2-minute songs.
Yeah.
If you, especially with younger artists, you see the 2-minute songs. You see that more and more often.
Yeah, true.
Listen to a little pump or whatever. Like
a little pump.
Yeah.
A lil pump, Michelle. Not a little pump. A lil pump.
Yeah,
go with the time, man. Go with the time.
I'm sorry.
He's a bit older than me. He's not with the kids anymore.
No, I'm a little.
He's an older pump.
An older pump.
An elderly pump. Anyway.
But you see that more often, and I think if you, as an artist, like try to reach at least for the 3-minute, 3.5, you also play a bit more with the music so that you can turn it around.
That's true. That's true. It's a personal matter, I guess. Music always is a personal matter, of course. One other thing I would like to mention is that I like it when he has like a slow vibe and when he like raps a bit slowly, etc. But sometimes his singing, man, I like it. It's like in a couple of songs he sings and he raps, and then it's alright. But for example, on this first Skydive song, Skydive,
yeah,
it goes on, and just singing is, in my opinion, not his strongest point.
No, that's true.
At a certain point, I'm just a bit like, whoa. He sounds to me a bit like a lesser version of Chance the Rapper almost sometimes, like this nasally
I get
bit
that.
sore, and that can sometimes be really nice because it gives this rough edge, but sometimes he just pulls it out a bit too long from me.
If you listen to Boogie, you need to get used to his voice.
You definitely need to.
Definitely.
It's not something really easy with some auto-tune, it's just like, you know, definitely it's a distinct thing, which is also nice, but sometimes I'm just a bit like, man.
On your rainy days, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, furthermore, I think a pretty alright album. Do you have like, what are your favorite songs? Can you mention like 2 or 3 that you like really like?
You have the ballad on No Warning.
Mm-hmm.
I also like Black on Skydive 2. That's really nice.
Yeah, Black on Skydive 2. That's dope.
He like Black has the perfect voice to sort of
support him.
Yeah,
as well.
You and not even support him. He texted like if you listen to that song, for me, you first have the sort of storytelling building up from Boogie, and then all of a sudden Black is there. Not all of a sudden, because you sort of like expect him to be there because
his name is there.
Yeah, but it also where he starts singing.
Pretty late in the song, right?
Yeah, but it perfectly fits with the nice interlude that Boogie's there.
100%, man. I think that was actually like my most favorite track. Anyway, my favorites were as well the one with Black. I think that was actually my most favorite one. Also Whose Fault, because I really like Christian Scott on the trumpet. I don't know, man. I think he did it really well. It sounded really interesting. Yeah, man. I think those were my 2 favorite ones. Yeah. What about you? Also the one with Black? Go give it a listen if you're a bit in the mood for some introspective rap, some melancholic sounds, something personal, and something.
Go be sad if you want to.
Cry a little bit with Boogie. I think that's
yeah, especially that. Cry a little bit with Boogie.
Cry with Boogie. I think no, but yeah, I would definitely recommend it to just give it a listen if you like hip hop and if you like conscious rap, man. If you like the conscious rap,
Definitely.
All right, man.
Bye.
See you guys soon again.
I'm gonna cut this out anyway.
Are we gonna cut this out?
Say bye.
Also make out. See.
Yeah, I already talked.
Yeah, you already talked. He already said it. True. I forget it. Whatever this young man says. Boop, boop.